Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guests have the perfect dip recipe. We welcome back the co-authors of Fire and Wine, Mary Cressler and Sean Martin. Good to see you guys again. Oh my gosh, so
Thank you
great
for
to see
having
you.
us.
So yeah, we're doing a beer cheese dip. We're going to talk about how to make beer cheese dip from scratch.
Okay.
We're going to talk about how to embellish it and add to it and make it delicious.
Okay.
But to start, I think we're going to start with Sean talking about some of the things we add to the dip.
Yeah. So one of the things with these dips, we like to make it easy without using like processed cheeses.
Yeah.
But we also like to make sure things are prepped so when the cheese is done and hot, you can go right in.
Right.
So one of the things you'll notice is it's topped with bacon. So one of the things we start with is sauteing 3 pieces of bacon in small diced pieces. And we discard the fat, and then basically it's nice and crispy. And we want that done before we start.
Sure.
Next, we want to make sure we're assembling all the things we're going to be dipping. One of which we always love a grilled sausage.
Oh,
of any
yeah.
kind, right?
Oh, yeah.
So chips, pretzels, whatever, but the grilled sausage adds that little extra flavor. So we've got some great sausages from some friends up in Seattle, Mondo and Sons, and these are like a Korean style sausage. So basically, they're pre-cooked. You grill them up for a few minutes per side, and then when they're done, we're just going to slice them up.
Okay.
And the reason, again, we do this in advance is because then we can dig right in.
Right. I get that.
So Mary is going to talk a little bit about the actual fun part, which is the cheese dip.
Yes. So like I said, we're making a cheese dip from scratch. There's no Velveeta in this thing.
Okay.
We're going to make it nice and creamy without the need for that. So we're going to start with our roux.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have you take over in a minute.
Sure.
Have you made a roux before? Okay. So you know what to do. So we're just going to do a little bit of the butter and add a little bit of flour, and I'll let you whisk that together.
Yeah.
You can use that little guy.
Okay.
So this really is going to be the base. So this is going to help the base get nice and creamy, and then we're going to load it up with our cheeses and the star of the beer cheese dip, which is our beer.
Yeah,
so,
You're a pro. Look at
Hey.
yeah,
There
that's
you go.
looking good. So we don't need to brown this for too long.
Okay.
Because the longer you brown it, it's going to get darker in color.
Right.
So we're just gaming for maybe a minute for that.
Okay.
So
Got it.
we can go ahead and
I
add
think
our
that looks
beer.
good.
We're going to add about a cup of beer.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
Is your sweater okay? Did we save your sweater?
Oh, you can go more beer than that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Come
really?
on.
Okay.
I said a
Go
cup.
big.
Okay.
Yeah.
good?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Okay.
good,
I was trying to guess a cup there.
So really, it's already boiling, so it's going to start to kind of simmer down, incorporate with that roux.
Oh, there we go.
There we
it's
go.
coming.
There it is.
It's coming.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
It's smelling good. And then after we add the beer, just to add a little bit more creaminess.
Does it matter the type of beer?
Oh, you know what? I like to use a light beer for this. We're
Okay.
using a lager. You can use a Pilsner. You can use a Kolsch.
Okay.
I like something light. If you go darker, if you want something like fruity and bigger, like an IPA would be good in there. We add a lot of flavor. I just would avoid a darker beer because that's going to add a lot of more darker coffee flavors.
Sure.
We're going to keep this nice and light because we got this rich cheese that's going to be competing with. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it's just a nice balance.
Yeah.
So go light beer, whatever your favorite is, whatever you're going to be drinking during the game.
That would. Oh yes, it would just add more layers to the flavor.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And
a
then
little sip here, a little
A
drip
little bit
there.
a little sip for you, a little sip for the dip.
Exactly.
So next we're going to add the cheeses. So we've got some sharp white cheddar and some yellow cheddar. We're just going to add the whole thing in.
Okay.
And then we're also going to add just a little bit of cream cheese. Not a whole lot, but it's going to help, again, make that creamy texture without the need for any processed cheese.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Now
Not
that might
there's
take a
anything
little
wrong
bit
with
there.
Velveeta.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
Good thing we have
once
one
it
already
gets-
done.
Once it gets warm, it starts to melt down pretty
good.
quickly.
Okay. It's coming together.
It is. And you just a little bit of stirring, and once it's done, really you can just transfer it either to a slow cooker if you got like one of those mini dip slow cookers.
Oh yeah.
But really, when you put it out, it's going to be gone in like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh! I'm looking at this. Yeah.
I know, isn't it torture
Yeah.
that you have to wait?
Right.
Then
You
to
guys
season,
are mean to me.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then to season it up, I love Dijon mustard. I put it in mac and cheese. I put it in anything creamy because it adds this nice like tang.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna add.
I'm still working on the cream cheese.
That's
kind
quite
of
all
getting
right.
that
We
incorporated.
can add all of that together.
Okay.
It'll start melting on its own.
Okay.
I also a little secret ingredient is Worcestershire.
Oh, I'm glad you can say it.
Did I say it right? I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I hear
did.
so many
You
different
did.
ways of saying it.
Yeah.
And then we're also gonna have a little onion powder and a garlic powder. And that's just gonna add a little more flavor.
Okay.
It also makes it easy so you don't have to dice it all up first. So it's
Yes.
just a little hack
Yeah.
instead of using the fresh stuff.
Right,
You don't
that
have,
makes
like,
sense.
chunky chunks of vegetables
Right.
in there. Just we're trying to keep
Yeah.
it easy. But then from here you can add, if you want to add like pickled jalapenos, if you want to add like chili peppers,
Yeah.
you can add whatever you want. This is a perfect base for a beer
Yeah,
cheese dip.
for-
And then from there,
Would make sense.
yeah. So
Okay.
and then when it's done, we just transfer it to a serving platter.
Okay.
Top it with the crunchy bacon so
I
it's
see
still
the-
nice and crunchy.
Yeah. And may I try, like, so let's see. What do you have here? What are these guys?
We've got the sausage.
And
So
then-
sausage, and then we got some pretzel bites because that's,
Oh, that's
you know,
what it is,
game day
pretzel bites.
staple.
Yeah.
And then of course you can have
Hope you don't
chips.
mind
You can
if
have
I'm-
vegetables.
No, go right in.
If you want to be healthy, you can dip some carrots in there.
Exactly.
All right, the book again is called Fire and Wine. Mary Cressler, Sean Martin. Always great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
That's really good. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.